What I remember about the Trump years is the back and forth with the press. And I remember this moment where he's going back and forth with a reporter about the price of oil. And he asked him, do you know what the price of a barrel? Do you know that? He keeps track of that. Well, yesterday he was on with Sean Hannity, and he took on what's happening with inflation with the country. Watch.
Inflation has destroyed anybody that made even a little more money, even a lot more money. It more than got eaten alive by inflation. When you look at the price increases of energy, of housing, and I mean rental housing. I looked the other day, it's up almost 51%. The cost of bacon quadrupled. All of these things, I mean, food costs, clothing costs, it's so much that no matter what you're making, it doesn't matter. You know, inflation is known over the years, over hundreds of years. It's known as a country buster. It breaks countries. It broke Germany. It broke a lot of countries. We've had the worst inflation we've had, I think, in 78 years. You know, they say 52. It's probably more than 78. It's been a disaster, and all in the wrong places. I had no inflation, and I had the greatest economy ever.
He's absolutely right. The price of bacon has gone way up. Over the Christmas holiday, I was down in Florida, and Publix, which is my favorite grocery store down there. Bacon's about $10 a pound. It's much cheaper in New Jersey, actually, as things work out. And while the administration says, look, inflation is coming down, all these numbers are getting better for us, nobody feels it. Look at that. The porterhouse steak, almost $30 a pound. That's just crazy. And because people are feeling it. And we're going to talk a little bit about the actual price of stuff in a minute. But yesterday, President Biden was down in the Research Triangle area of around Raleigh for an event talking about Bidenomics, which is so badly named because people think, oh, Bidenomics, that's why I don't have any money in my pocket. But you know what?
Wasn't a good idea.
The current president is living in a dream. He's living in a dream world. He doesn't think inflation is as big and as impactful as it is on people who are buying $10 bacon. Watch this.
Fewer people are needing help. That's lower than it was in every single month under the last president. Wages are up. Household wealth is up, not only for middle-class Americans, for Latinos, for black Americans, for minorities. Costs are still too high, but inflation continues to fall, and mortgage rates are falling, and they're going to fall more. It's all part of my economic vision. Building an economy from the middle out, from the middle class out, and the bottom up. That way the poor have a shot, middle class does well, and wealthy still do well. Well, they got to start paying their taxes.
All right, well, if you look at the stats, the inflation might have dropped a little bit since he's been in office. But if you go to the grocery store, you don't see that. The prices haven't dropped. They're not falling when inflation falls. If you own a grocery store, you're going to keep your prices way up because they're making a lot of money.